Hello YouTube, how's it going? My name is CodeSen and you're watching my YouTube channel. Anyways, in today's video I'm going to talk about how to paint in front of people. Yay. Sorry, that was my lights off, but that will burn my face. Okay, I think that looks fine. Anyways, so how to paint in front of people. So let's talk about it. Painting in front of a crowd is very intimidating at first. However, it's something that you can learn and improve over time. So yeah, and I can tell you this from personal experience because I have the worst social anxiety out there. Like sometimes I just get that gut feeling or my heart just goes like tum 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 tum. Believe me when I tell you this, like it is very challenging at first. However, it can be learned. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So stick around. So let's break down the issue. Why is this complicated? So we have location, right? Like, are you inside a venue? Are you outdoors? How many people? Is there a big crowd, a small crowd? How much anxiety can you tolerate? And also, how much stress can you tolerate? Right? So those, I would say, are external factors and also internal factors, right? So try to write down those points and sort of label where you stand at. Next, this is where you can get your confidence from. So materials, time, weather conditions, and individual. Okay? So let's break it down. Materials. You have to be ready. So for example, personal example, I already painted in front of people while I was making this canvas, right? So what do you need? You need an easel and your paint and your brush, and that's it. Nothing more. Alright? It may be a chair, so you don't have to stand up all the time. You can just be sitting down. It makes it a little bit easier because your body does take a beating, because sometimes you have to be standing and painting, and that, like painting for a long time, it hurts you, like to stand in the same place. Okay, moving forward. Time. How long are you going to be there? Is it like a 5-hour event? 3 hours, 2 hours? You name it. You can determine how much you should be painting based on the time you're gonna be there. Right? Weather conditions. Make sure it's a sunny day. From personal experience, if it's windy and you're painting outdoors, your canvas are gonna fly all over the place and they might rip, or you might break something like glass or whatever if you have frame paintings, right? So avoid windy days. Be very mindful of the weather if you're doing it outdoors. If you're indoors, it's fine, any weather, you just go and do your thing. Next, individual. That's where you as a person come into play. All of these things are external and internal to a point, but this is now you and your painting, all right? This is how you paint outdoors. So what you're first going to do, I mean outdoors, indoors, in front of people, you get the point. Sorry. I get messed up on my own words sometimes. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do, right? You have your materials ready, okay? Then you're gonna look at your individual painting or work of art or whatever X project you're working on. Break down that problem in your own work. Pick the easiest things that you can work on. The easiest. So what this allows is for you to be productive, and two, when you're painting in front of people, you are performing. Alright? So don't think too much about doing fine details or getting stressed on the finer things about your work. Do the easy stuff, maybe do the corners, maybe do things that don't need a lot of detail. Once you're painting in front of people, all they want to see is basically you putting the paint on the canvas. And it doesn't matter if you go slow or very fast. Alright? The thing that you have to do is stand up straight and just slowly. Second, when you're pouring paint, only pour a little bit. Why do I tell you only a little bit? This much is fine. Because sometimes people will come and talk to you. So that gives you flexibility, to have a conversation, interact. And not every conversation is very intimidating. Sometimes people just want to ask you about your day or what you were thinking when you were painting, So, yeah. Right? So, when you're painting in front of people, you're going to do it almost sideways. Don't try to stand directly in front of your canvas, because that, I think, doesn't allow for enough people to look at what you're doing, right? So only small steps, work on the easy parts, right? And in that way, it gives you confidence in your work because you know you will not mess up, and two, that keeps you productive, and that's what people want to see. They just want to see you do your work, how you do your things. So if you work on things that are easy, that you can do easily, it's going to give you confidence. And with time, you're going to build yourself to a point where you can make more, more detailed work, more, more things, advanced things, right? So you're gonna have that confidence already from working on small things. So for example, for my other event that I was working on, all I was making was squares, right? Because it goes with my painting, and that's what I wanted to do. And it's something that is a little bit, not that difficult that you can stress over it. And two, it keeps you productive. And believe me, people even take videos of you just making small things like that, However, if you stay consistent and do the whole thing, then it looks amazing afterwards, right? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. The rest is how you decide to apply this to your work. But believe me, if you are prepared, the anxiety will go away. You just need to work on small things that you know that you can perfectly do. And I promise you, if you start with those steps, the fear of people looking at you while you do your work or commenting, that goes down, because you now have the confidence to work on your art and be productive, because you know you won't mess up. So thank you for watching this video. If this video resonates with you, please subscribe, and yeah. I don't know, I think I want to start making more videos related to art and how to do things. So if you have a specific question or topic you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments. So thank you for watching. Bye now.